Let me see if I can start. All right, all right. So it looks like Jeff has rolled the character face on that. And it's gonna be a very different game since they don't have Professor X Global. We're gonna see a lot slower pace with a lot of the stronger monsters. We also do see Blue Eyes there. So we see him actually utilizing the Blue Eyes in order to purchase more stronger dice, which is good. We have the fielded, and it looks like he attacked with the sidekick. They block. Go ahead and push. And Robert has more dice to roll next turn. So go ahead and pull Wolverine out. It's pretty good. And the Constantine as well. All right. Looks like it rolled energy, and we're going to have to see what Robert has planned next. Looks like he'll keep the question marks. And there. See a character face on both the characters, I believe. All right. Looks like Robert has some decisions to make in terms of paying energy. There we go. He goes and fields the two, keeps the two question marks. And I believe he's going to. Oh no! Actually, he's going to polymorph it in order to buff it, make it stronger. And I'm not sure if he's going to be declaring an attack actually, because he only has the one energy for the relentless. So it looks like he's going to pass the turn over to Jeff. Oh, he gets to use the. So what he's gonna do right now is he's gonna call a particular character that Jeff has. Now that character that he calls out is gonna be able to attack, and is basically going to have blank effect on his card. So yeah, a lot of us are here talking about his lack of BXG. Being able to feel it's going to be having a hard time. But he is going to be rolling with 8 dice this turn, so that's pretty good for him. He'll reroll the 2. Looks like he's able to fill the sidekick and his Wolverine as well. Alright, so he's paid for all of his characters, and now it's a matter of deciding what he's gonna want to do. Echoes back. Alright, let me turn up the. Need to turn up the. Okay, broadcast. Hold on one second. I'm gonna mute you guys. Hello. All right. I switched to a push to talk, so hopefully that's gonna work out for you guys. I see Jeff giving me a smile over here. Hold on. All right. It's so awkward. So Robert goes ahead and uses his blue eyes effect again, and looks like this time he purchases the Overcrush action card that he's brought as well. Still echo? Dang. How can I fix that?
Do you have the webcam as audio and video?
I don't think so. Everything should be how it is. Really?
Although you know what, it is really laggy. So, like, I'm hearing you talk about the blue eyes still.
Okay.
It should be about 15 seconds behind. Yeah. So, echo's gone.
Echo's gone?
Yeah, it was not 15 seconds behind. It was like 30 seconds behind.
Dang. Well, I'm recording at the same time.
Not the cycle?
All right. Looks like Echo's pretty good now.
Next week they're doing next week they're doing a PC launch draft. So you get the starter and then 12 packs.
All right. Looks like everything I'm doing right now is good. So I'll just go ahead and keep it on push to talk, so that you guys don't have any audio complications. He said it's good now. It comes and goes for some reason.
Probably fix it and then change something else.
Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God, that's terrible.
Okay, so these are relentless, and he does.
I think also if you have the audio going into Windows,
For me?
we'll do it twice too.
Well, they do in some respects, but because they use the globals way more often than they use the actual action.
Okay, is that it?
Because it's too slow. So, because you have to wait for it to come in your bag.
Yes, you just said now it's terrible.
Oh wow.
I will enter my attack phase. That's like the goblin.
That's 3.
Yes, sir.
Technical difficult.
First time.
All right, bear with us, guys. We're gonna try to figure this out.
Alrighty.
Thank God. I've seen this white dice.
Hey, whoa. We like going killers.
More like theme and fun type stuff.
Design damage to attack.
I'm gonna field those two. I'm going to relentless. Oh, sorry, relentless.
Spend these 4 to get
Her.
a steam.
Pass priority.
As close. I wonder if we were not as close to the camera,
Uh-huh.
would it actually?
Yeah, see, I'm wondering. It shouldn't be picking up any audio at all. It's not even going right now.
So he's at a 10.
Maybe.
3.
Let me try to.
Total of 13. So you go to 7. So you better record that. That was a big move there, Chris.
Hold on. Too much stuff going on.
Okay. And that stays there.
Hello.
Let's see. So it's the end of my turn. So let's see. I'm going to call. You have Gelatinous Cube. What's he doing?
Oh, I didn't record it. Whenever the character is knocked out during the attack step, then they shield.
Hello. I think that there is another audio involved. Alright, so what I'm hearing in my ears, it looks, or at least sounds, like there's no echo right now. So, stream guys, tell me, is everything sounding alright? Okay. I am not using XSplit. I'm just trying to run it off of one mic. Go ahead and let me know. Is there still a delay for the sound, guys? Right now? Okay, good. Sounds good. I don't know what I did, but I did something.
So his card is blank,
Yeah.
so and he cannot attack.
Like every game, you're like, oh, it's okay.
Fair enough. Alright, thank you guys. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead. I guess I can get up and actually look at how the game's going.
I'm gonna pay one to knock out a psychic.
Sounds good. Alright. So Jeff is gonna go ahead and use Blue Eyes effect. Has 2 floating energy.
Oh no, I'm gonna dimension that.
And he paid all his energy to buy Dimension Door.
Alright, so I'm going to Blue Eyes, one of mine.
See a Blue Eyes.
The next
So we have
guy I
2.
buy, use by 2. Pass priority, attack. Now I can attack with Cycle. Okay.
So Jeff's not gonna clear a attack right now. So we're gonna go ahead and see what Robert pulls. A fistful of sidekicks.
Yeah, that's a movie.
Oh, are the life totals accurate? So 11 to 7? Let me go change that for you guys.
Oh, me, but we're just playing.
why are you guys in there?
How many? I had no, I had 9. Did you do?
Oh yeah, it's up.
I have
9?
I have 9.
Alright.
Of course I won.
Alright. This is actually a really close game, 9 to 7.
He's the only guy I can beat ever.
Advantage Jeff. Straight because of life. Let's see. Robert has 9?
I have 9. He has 7.
I'm gonna go ahead and reverse that, guys. Player 2 has 9.
Sidekick again. So now it's 4 I have. I'm going to buy this for 1. To buy another Constantine.
You have 2 on the field, 3 cards, right?
What's that? No, it doesn't. It doesn't stack. No, it just when you knock one out, I got another one in reserve. That's it.
Can't do anything.
Alright, priority's done. Go ahead, and Jeff's gonna draw from his bag
This is interesting without ramp.
everything out.
Okay, so I clear Wolverine.
Alright, so due to Constantine effect, Wolverine cannot attack this turn, and any text on his card is going to be blank. Slate wiped clean. And immediately, he's going to go ahead and try to roll for the Wolverine. And there's this look of disgust in Jeff's face,
Despair.
missing his roll.
Despair.
Alright, so Jeff has some decisions to make here. He's gonna go ahead and, I believe, knock out one of his characters. But what would be nice, actually, is if he would be able to get that Constantine knocked out somehow, keep a shield energy, and use that really sneaky gelatinous cube effect. But the options for that would be kind of hard. The way I can see it happen is if he's able to use the Blue Eyes to knock out his Skuan the Assassin. Then he'll be able to roll it next turn, knock out whatever character he has, and immediately use that gelatinous cube effect in order to capture one of Robert's dice. And Robert will go ahead and he rolls the Millennium Puzzle, I believe. It's a really good card if you want to control the board. A lot of high value monsters, high cost monsters just go straight to the use pile, and it really puts you back a turn if you have that really big monster that you're really trying to look forward to. But I don't think Robert has rolled yet, so he's going to go ahead and make the decision if he wants to somehow maybe use the Overcrush with Wolverine, and I believe that's what he's going for. And they both roll the energy. It's really good,
So enough energy to field him.
but he doesn't have enough energy to field him since it's an expensive Wolverine. So it looks like he's going to have to make a decision right now.
Field those two.
I'll go ahead and field another Constantine.
And you're at 7, right?
Time's up. Last turn.
Oh man. So the most I can do is 5.
So in terms of decisions, Robert could use it to remove one of the defenders, and be able to attack with both Constantines. One would be defended, or defending, one would be attacking.
Well, we started. This is second game. So
But it looks like he's gonna either declare that attack or go ahead and wait till the next turn and or pull something out. But knowing what Jeff has in his bag, he's bought quite a bit of dice, so it's pretty developed. We'll have to see what he pulls out. We know that 4 of those dice in his bag are sidekicks. And I'm not too sure actually how many Wolverines he brought with him.
okay.
Alright, so he does have the one Wolverine. And looks like he's going to be drawing sidekicks next turn.
I'm going to nerf that one.
Alright, so Robert's going to go ahead and spend the Millennium Puzzle to remove that gelatinous cube from the field, put in the used pile. And
3, 2. Okay, so he's a 3 attack. Okay.
okay, it looks like Jeff used the question mark to buff his Psylocke. To make it a little stronger. I would have preferred that he did it during the battle phase. That way he can still use the energy for any other. Yeah, keep his options open pretty much.
Attack. No attack.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and see the burn of that energy, which it wouldn't matter anyway because he's gonna be sliding it over. Well, just having the options open is a really good idea.
What's that? I didn't attack. Let's see. All you got here are full sidekicks. Wolverine.
So we'll see.
Does that the action go to Yoshi?
Oh, he bought
Oh yeah, I don't use the action.
basic action dice.
I'm gonna do the unwise thing. Not unwise, but risky. I'm gonna spend 4 and buy a key. So that's it.
Alright, so it looks like Jeff rolled a bunch of energy in one sidekick. That will be a total of 6. So let's see what he buys. Alright, so he's going to be activating the Blue Eyes Global, knocking out his sidekicks, or to get 2 more floating energy. He'll get the Invisible Stalker. It looks like the play he's trying to make is some kind of wall off.
This. Okay, so so this still
Oh,
stays.
they're having a problem with a little bit of spending cost power problem.
So 2 generic.
So you have to have something that where you could like weather the assault, weenie monster.
Alright, looks like they resolved it pretty well. Jeff now has 2 energy left. So I think he might pass this turn. He passes priority and he ends his turn. Alright. So with Robert, we see that he has a really developed bag. So a lot of them actually are sidekicks, and he goes ahead and I believe draws all sidekicks.
And no attack. No attack.
Those two Constantines are really helping him out in terms of trying to make a wall in order to keep his life point safe, and at the same time, he's able to mitigate damage because of the effect. He has a very good idea of what's in Jeff's bag, and keeping track of that, he'll be able to extend the game until he's able to get his big characters out.
Let's see, so you don't have to tell me what's in your bag.
Pass priority.
How many are in your bag?
Priority.
Six.
One here, two there.
You got two sidekicks. And
I
Wolverine.
couldn't spend
Call
it.
Wolverine.
Alright, so what Robert has done, he's called Wolverine, so if Wolverine is drawn this turn, uh, it won't be able to attack, as well as having blank effect text.
Are we at time?
It's your turn, isn't it? You pass priority, so I.
So we're at time. We're at time.
Did that.
Alright.
Oh, okay. We played a match, so.
And it looks like he rolled Invisible Stalker. So I believe Jeff is going to be trying to nail those life points little by little in order to go ahead and get through. Because that's the 5 cost Invisible Stalker.
Okay.
It can't be blocked.
All right. As soon as we're done this turn, go ahead.
I use that energy for that. Attack one. Okay.
Alright, so he's going to go ahead
Can't be blocked.
Yes.
and attack.
All right.
And it looks like he's going to buff it up.
I took how many?
Six.
Six. So I'm down to 3.
And that takes Robert to 3.
Yeah.
Alright.
One more turn. Let's do my last turn.
Let's go ahead and. You know why? Because he's Bobby Drake. Spend that and. So that's been the idea of what I should be doing with my team. Nick's can do. I'm sorry. Can't do it. Goals? Oh, goals? I have none.
Alright, looks like we have the Millennium Puzzle out again.
Dang, did you buy Professor X? I did. I respect that.
All right.
Slides in, so I didn't unused energy. Slides
Those two.
clears at the end of the turn.
Alright,
And then 2, 4,
and it looks like
Slides in.
go down to 1.
Nothing in my bag.
he's going to go ahead, Relentless 2 characters, and win the game, since time was called, by 2 points. Congratulations, Robert.
That was weird. Whatever.
You see long, drawn-out games like that when a lot of people don't bring Professor X Global. These two guys built their decks, or at least Jeff did, built his deck revolving around that they'll bring it. And it slowed down a lot of his gameplay a little bit. A lot of his bag was pretty empty in terms of characters a lot of the time. He got the Invisible Stalkers a little late, so he got out of trouble. So we're going to go ahead and switch around. And it looks like we have a custom mat being brought to the table.
So that match didn't count? Oh man. Oh man. Played my hardest.
So quickly,
Played my hardest.
it would have been another 20 minutes of nothing on camera. Somebody up there.
What name do you have a one on stream? First name and then last initial letter. It's too late.
Wolverine.
Yeah. All right. We'll have ourselves an old-fashioned roll-off, and it looks like Jason gets to go first.
Your almost walked off the train platform.
What?
She was watching. She almost walked off the train.
So I heard the bunker's gonna be dark tomorrow.
All right. So we see that Jason did bring Professor X Global. They're going to be able to have a lot of their stronger monsters out a lot faster. Looks like he brought a mix of D&D, Yu-Gi-Oh, AVX, and Uncanny, yeah. So we'll have Halfling Thief, Goblin Attack Force, Ant-Man, Iceman, Professor X, Kobold, and Wolverine. Alright, so it looks like Jason is gonna leave one aside in order to ramp this turn. And Robert will go ahead. He rolled his mask and his question mark. Oh, and it looks like he did roll the sidekick. So it looks like he's gonna be zapping it this turn. So he'll have 2 floating energy and be able to buy a character worth 3.
People recognize your playmat, Jason.
Oh wow.
Cool. I don't know how.
Wow. Okay. Let's keep it on the
Let me go ahead and center the camera a little bit.
Yeah, I should have rerolled one of those.
Alright, so Robert's gonna go ahead and buy the Constantine. He'll have efficient ramp next turn. He'll actually be able to roll 7 dice. Alright, Jason's gonna roll. All 6. He does also have the sidekick and bolt. Let's see if he keeps that in order to buy something a little bit more expensive. Looks like he won't reroll and go ahead and have 2 floating energy. He'll spend 3 more, cost of 5, and go ahead and buy an Iceman and have 1 left in order to ramp for his 3rd turn. Alright, now Robert is rolling with 7 dice. It keeps everything except a mask. And he does roll a sidekick and a bolt again. So it looks like he's gonna try spending 4 energy this turn. Which against the Iceman, he knows that it's coming up. He might be buying the Wolverine, with it being so efficient. So go ahead and bolt, have 2 floating, and he does go ahead and buy the Wolverine and have 3 energy left. So you see that you'll see in his reserve pool he'll have 3, but in the use there'll be 4. That's the magic number. You always want to have 1 more in your use pile than in your reserve pool in order to ramp efficiently. We have his action dice rolled, and it's the Horn of the Unicorn. I'm not sure if he wants to use that right now for his characters, or if he wants. Oh, he's gonna go and roll it. I believe he's gonna try to get the energy side. He did get the burst side, so he'll have plenty of mass to go ahead and ramp this turn. It looks like he's gonna have to spend all 3 at least. Oh, changing what he's spending. All right, still some decisions being made. Yes, he will go for the Flank Thief and go ahead past priority. And we'll see when Robert So the reason he didn't want to overramp in order to avoid the burn damage, and then having the extra one floating energy. Um, but against Jason, he does have a clear field, so I believe he's gonna want to go ahead and field that Wolverine. And it looks like he does get a character phase, but this time only one question mark, so he'll be able to use the energy from that Blue Eyes effect. Let's see, Robert has some decisions to make, but it looks like he's going to be attacking with that Wolverine. I believe formerly Weapon 10. When he attacks alone, he does get more damage. +4, +4. Alright, so he's going to go ahead and field. He pays the energy in order to field the Wolverine. And if he wants to ramp, oh, he's going to change his energy. And if he wants to ramp, he's going to have to spend more energy. He's going to go ahead and press priority. It looks like Jason's going to be ramping 3 times. The last one only getting 1. So next turn he'll be rolling with 9.
So he does 10, and I'm gonna pump him up with one more, so he'll do 11.
So 11 damage because he was pumped up with the new DC card Anger Issues. So he's gonna go from 20 to 9.
Okay, before you draw out of the bag, I gotta call for Constantine. So I was gonna call Iceman anyway, because that's not a character yet. So Iceman is...
Alright, so Iceman's not gonna be able to attack this turn, and at the same time, his card text is gonna be wiped. We're seeing a lot of the Constantine play here. It looks like his characters did roll their character face. And Jason does have some decisions to make. Looks like he'll field the character. He'll try to keep some mass back in order to ramp for his next turn.
You gotta draw 2 from your bag for halfling key.
Something in my bags. What I have to do? I'm sorry?
Draw 2 from your bag, and then I decide whether each of them go to used or back.
Okay, so he's using the D&D Halfling Thief, and 2 of them are the cards that he draws from his bag are going to be looked at. Jason will be able to take those and either put in the use pile or put them back in the bag. Robert drew. He saw that he had 2 sidekick characters, and he chose to put them in the bag in order to thin it. He really wants to cut down on Robert's offense. Looks like Robert had to burn those 3 energy without anything to spend on them. And he'll be rolling with 4. Alright, so I'll go ahead and keep the 1. And hopefully roll the character face. Alright, so Robert did field the Wolverine. And he passed priority, which Jason used to ramp. Looks like Robert's going to be attacking with his sidekicks.
That's a pretty good roll. In case Bobby rolls high.
And Jason's complimenting where he's going to defend these or not. Looks like he's gonna block one and take one, so he's gonna go from 9 to 8. I really like that play from Robert because what he's trying to do is trying to have dice to roll next turn. He had to break ramp because in order to field his Wolverine, but with his little attack there, he's able to get at least one more dice in order for him to be able to roll with more than just 4 next turn.
Yeah, because you remember Dobby's effect? You have the other guys like on the attack. That's it.
Alright, so we do see the one mask on Jason's side. It looks like he's going to be able to ramp next turn if he finds something to buy with those energies.
They're really good and they're low cost. Yeah, 2 and 3. Just not getting anything strong enough to even watch call. These have bigger numbers, but it's harder to get them out. He's not working out.
Spiritual life, spiritual distraction.
Two sidekick.
Cheaper stuff. You see, you have a nice combo zone. Yeah, I don't have anything that really does that. The pirate is a good idea, but you have to build a certain team around him to beat him. Yeah, take care. So let's take. The powerful Loco. So I'll take Magneto. Let's take him out.
So I'm gonna use a horn, 2 horns on these two.
Yeah.
So 4, 4, 5, 8.
Alright, so Jason's going to go ahead and use Horn of the Unicorn on his Halfling Thief.
Pass priority, and then
He passed priority and he's going to go ahead and attack.
That's a 4, 4.
4, 4.
So this Halfling Thief has 4/4 with piercing damage. So we'll see what Robert's decision is and what he's going to do.
Tell the dude I got Cyclops out. That dude.
Whether he let it through
He said,
or
get Cyclops out.
he's going to go ahead and block it. Alright, so Robert he goes ahead and declares his Wolverine as a blocker.
Hit it.
Now globals will be assigned as well,
So 4 more, so
He's not
8.
AVX.
and 2 punches
It's a
are
trap.
used, I believe, with anger issues
1 plus 1.
to make him a
3
6
plus 2, so 2, 4,
attack.
6, 8. 8 attack, 4 defense.
Oh, it looks like 8 attack actually.
What's his total?
Oh, so you have 3
8 attack, 4 defense.
No, what's his total attack?
Total attack is 8.
8.
Alright, so it looks like he has an 8,
5.
That's right.
and Robert's Wolverine
Over 5.
So I do 5, 3.
has 5.
Yeah, because I.
So it looks like they're going to KO each other,
I'm down to 15.
and Jason is able to bloody Robert a little with his Horn of the Unicorn play. I believe Robert's at 15.
I designed it.
The whole generating Iron Man thing. Oh, that's Chris's dumb deck. I hate it. So that's why I was trying to use stuff like that.
And he does have the energy to field
It's worse than
the Wolverine,
it's worse than Robert's.
but I think he's deciding
Took him down to 3 and
what exactly he wants to do. He'll go ahead and roll 2 sidekicks, and one looks like it is a.
I took him down to 3 and he's not gonna use any.
Oh yes, a pawn face.
Magic missile that's global. Oh, global. So he pings his Iron Man, gains 2 life though. We should talk about that, Chris.
Oh really?
About your gain life Iron Man thing.
Next time, next time.
Sure.
Alright, Robert goes in and fields his sidekick. Pass priority. And Jason goes ahead and ramps. And Robert's going to make the decision whether he's going to attack this turn or not. Alright, Robert declares no attack,
I don't.
and he's gonna go ahead and declare
the halfling.
It is roll.
Halfling, that if it's drawn this turn, then it won't be able to have its effect.
Hey, that Namor Angel combo doesn't work
And
anymore.
it looks like that's not the case.
So he feels it.
Correct.
They added it.
Yes.
Dang. Which one?
The Namor.
Namor and Angel. If you put Namor and Angel on the field, neither of them can be blocked. Yeah.
I got it.
But then I think
Alright,
they.
Jason has a lot of energy in one sidekick. Looks like he'll keep
Namor says that
the mask and the question mark.
or no, Angel says you have to block.
I assume to ramp.
Shield is available. Yeah. While Namor has a shield, you can't block him, so the next available one to block is Angel.
Yeah.
It looks like he'll keep the Halfling Thief on energy side,
Yeah, I was too.
and he does roll another sidekick,
You were cheating with it?
building
I think
his
I
wall.
tried it once, but I could never get him out.
A lot of players, what they'll do
I didn't ramp.
is that they'll roll their sidekicks, or their sidekick dice, in hopes that they'll have the pawn side. What this does, it thins their bag, so all the dice that they actually purchased before are going to be coming up more and more and more often.
Here for horn.
And he'll go ahead and purchase another Horn of the Unicorn,
Nothing for me.
Two.
Alright.
which if he's ramping, I honestly would have liked to see him spend more of his psychic dice, because now, when he does try to ramp this turn, he's not going to be able to have more options in order to have more dice. Rob will go ahead and roll. Looks like all sidekicks this turn.
But there's just two little spots.
So the way I see it right now, Robert looks like he's going to be fielding the sidekick. And in order to keep that out of his bag, it looks like he'll be using the Blue Eyes Global in order to KO that sidekick. And hopefully buy a good value die again in order to clear his field a little. Either he's going to be buying for the Psylocke in order to remove, or he can buy another Wolverine in order to put more pressure on the board. But we won't see his decision. Alright, so he'll go ahead and field the sidekick.
The Gabi.
He'll buy a Gobby straight out. And he's going to pass priority. You'll see that in his use pile, he has 3, and then 1 less of that is 2, which is in his reserve pool. So when he does ramp, it's going to be efficient. All the dice that he can get, he will get.
Okay, my turn.
Let's say you buy a black castle, or let's say you roll the black oil, and you feel it, and I go, okay, so my turn. So when you defer to me, I will feel this.
But you,
Not that.
but you feel.
Alright, Jason's going to go ahead and roll.
Right, but it says when fielded.
Yeah, but it's
I can't feel.
Looks like he rolled one of his Horn of the Unicorns.
on your turn. You can only feel on your turn on your main phase.
Got it.
Yeah. Which would be right here. So roll.
His Halfling Thief
your main
go
step, right, and then you can do.
rolls on its character side.
What do I want to do? Okay, so I will.
And it looks like he's going to try to roll the energy of the Halfling Thief, but he does roll the character side again.
Hey, one is yellow.
Feels good to roll with 6 dice, huh?
Yeah, it's a lot.
I will
Looks like
pass priority.
he's going to be passing priority. Robert's going to go ahead and ramp once.
Oh, are both games done here already? Oh,
And he keeps the mass energy just in case.
I like the way you say it.
So, I mean, according to the dice here, it looks like Jason's going to be attacking with one of his characters with a stacked Horn of the Unicorn. And he does have 3 extra energy to buff it a little bit, to give more and more and more damage.
Yeah, you didn't count the other one. Yeah.
So you won the first one.
I don't know that. All dice. All three. Yeah. There you go. Then you draw 2.
I'm going to attack.
Okay, keep any bolts? No bolts.
Alright, so it looks like Jason put the Horn of Unicorn
We'll spend this
action dice
4
on his
on magic.
Iceman.
Save this and
Now Robert's going to decide if he's going to be blocking with one or more of his characters,
2.
or go ahead and let that through.
Okay. And rolling with 7 dice. Come on. That's enough. Now what do I do?
Nice to have a distraction. So it's a 3, pumping for...
I will buy
I always have to look at this. Okay, so that's the overcrush.
here, and
And then
I'll
you'll
go for
pump
you.
up to 4, so that'd be a 7.
And I will not attack. Because I have nobody.
Because these don't stack, right? Doesn't.
No, that doesn't.
So 7 is what I can expect.
Oh, here we go. Some magic now.
You don't pay the Iceman's ability.
What's that?
Don't pay the Iceman's ability.
When
Double,
you...
double the attack.
Okay.
Wow.
And you got the... Is a question mark in the...
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
It's transit.
Okay, so
Keep
you'll double
characters
to
and all the
14.
energy. 0.
Block with Wolverine.
Alright, looks like he's going to block the Iceman with the Wolverine.
So,
Heal these 2.
2 horns.
These 3
He's
finally.
overcrushed.
And the overcrush damage
Reserve.
is going to take a little bit of toll on Robert's health.
1,
I'm going to do
2, 1.
Ant-Man to switch him.
Looks like...
5.
Oh, actually he's using the Ant-Man Global in order to switch the attack and defense.
Plus
Yeah,
one,
it's a
right?
very good chance of
For the horn.
You're gonna roll 3.
Yeah, so he's a plus 2, so he's a 5. Yeah, okay. He
So-
switched him. He's now
switch
an 8.
him.
5.
Yeah, when she assigns to attack.
It's Iceman Global.
Automatic damage to you.
So he'll be at 8-5.
Spin down, they prevent the 2 damage.
It looks like he's using the Global Iceman to turn those sidekicks into bolt energies, and those bolt energies are going to be used
So there's 8.
to compound the damage.
2. So 10.
But she has to attack. Yes, sir.
13 and double. So
Alright, so looks like he was able to buff up Iceman to 13 damage, double that damage to 26, and with the Overcrush ability from Horn of the Unicorn, take Robert down from 15 to 0. Alright. Some of the new technology you'll see here at Dicemasters101, not really new, but rarely seen. Ice Bomb.
yeah, if you're not weapon 10.
All right, guys, we're back.
That'll give you the edge to get those damages.
Enrique, who am I playing?
I'm figuring it out. Everybody should not be playing, or I don't know what's going on right
They'll
now.
probably
I'm
let me
figuring
through,
out seating here.
and I don't want you to hit back against me because I thought you'd be rolling a lot more.
Yeah, we got 38 people watching.
All right, we're just figuring out who's gonna play right now. Who's gonna play who?
So, Martin, you're going to play Michael.
Well, Ken's
Or you're going to play
fine.
Ken, sorry. Michael, you're going to play.
Sure the spot.
Ken's fine. Michael is playing.
Do I want to go over here?
All right.
I also want to be in the shadows, Chris.
I want to be the country. I'll take the bye next round. I'll comment.
Okay.
All right, Ken, you're gonna come and commentate then.
Well, you're at the top of the heat here, buddy.
Who's gonna be on top of the stream?
Oh, yeah, you can use them though. Yeah, I just want to make sure I know. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to use my basic actions too?
Let me go ahead and reset this for you guys.
Yeah, I'm just.
All right. You ready, sir?
Martin's playing Jason. Actually, do you want to try playing this deck? Let me see what I know. Okay.
Plan.
Know what you know.
Always. Name of the game.
It's all gonna change anyway here pretty quick. It's all gonna be DC. Probably gonna have to go. Maybe. But I'm sure a lot of you'll see a lot of Marvel stuff.
Alright, Ken, are you gonna be?
Oh,
You gonna be on the mic?
Let James give out
Huh? You give me on the mic.
Yeah.
All right. Make sure you hop over that.
Oh, you're gonna let me commentate? You just
Hop
made a
over the wire.
mistake.
Nothing but take some balls next to.
Hey, welcome to the Quiet Storm.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and let me change the names, and I'll turn off the life point counter so you don't have to keep.
Yeah, stop playing your game. You play this game.
All right, life point counters are off. And then player one name is gonna be.
So why don't you use magic missile?
What's the first letter of your last name, Arthur? H. All right.
Oh, we got the meta. You're not a
All right. I'm gonna get off the mic, guys. I'll go ahead and let Ken go ahead and commentate. Ken P. And here you go, guys. So you can walk around. You can actually look and talk. You don't have to sit here. You can look. It's easier to think about it, right? Okay.
Alright, you ready?
Hey everyone watching the stream. It's me, Ken. We're gonna look at some Dicemasters. This is dangerous.
I rolled two.
Ah!
You know when you're ready.
Hey, what's up, Walsh? Okay, so Jasm72 is surprised he is not seeing Polly.
Polymorph.
Where is Polymorph, everyone? Well, Walsh, we don't have Polymorph.
Because Arthur was too cheap to buy one.
Don't you forget it.
Alright, what do you roll? I'm rolling. Alright,
Yeah, you roll.
There you go.
People don't want to give away their secrets.
Oh my lord.
No, actually, Walsh, I'm using polymorph a lot. Get stuff out really fast.
I'm gonna go Psylocke this time. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with Kelly Davies. I see a lot of half-ass people play this game. But you know, I'd rather play with the half-ass people than no one.
What's that? What's he say we're playing
Uh,
half?
What
are
you saying?
I know.
I think that's aimed at me. No, no, you're okay. You're okay. You're just learning the game. If you played this game for 2 more months and you still sucked, I'd tell you to kill yourself. Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm sorry. We can't be. That's not PC.
Because I suck.
Huh?
The FCC's gonna come down on
The FCC? Alright, alright. Oh crap, am I supposed to talk about this match? Oh well. Okay, so Robert has bought so far a Psylocke, and Arthur has bought a Black Widow. That's a $42 Serena. That's how much I sold mine for. Oh, these guys like me. Man, you guys like me. I feel like Bobby Drake right now. If you guys don't get that, you will.
So basically, you just take out an opponent, send them to use file.
Is that the Millennium Puzzle?
Yeah.
I like the Millennium Puzzle. I saw that a lot at Nationals.
Knockout, you buy
It basically
35.
takes out any big threat that they have, any win condition, puts it in the use pile for a turn.
I'm gonna teach you guys how to commentate.
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, P is for porn penis. Actually, that's 2 P's. Wait, what does Russell's the Jimmies mean?
No tap.
I'm not sure if I'm offended, or I'm attracted, or I don't know. Okay, Robert rolling with a lot of dice, like usual. What if they just stopped all ramp in this game?
Didn't rank last time.
It'd be a lot slower, and I don't know. We probably wouldn't see a lot of characters. Oh, Robert's fielding everyone. He's got Millennium Puzzle, his Psylocke, 2 sidekicks, and Arthur is just watching, really worried.
Yep.
Yeah. But he's got Gabi, so.
No, it's not Gabi, it's Gotham Lord.
Oh, it's Goblin. Oh my god.
Violence Wolverine.
Yeah.
32.
Man down.
No attack.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I think we can all see that.
Yeah. You can all hear that too.
Oh.
Thank God there's not that many people watching this. This will probably be my last stream.
It is gonna be your last.
So this one, I'm gonna KO for blue eyes. And then if I go one with the yeah, sorry. And then this mask and the left overflowing energy to buy the beast.
Pretty much knocked out. Oh, to the used pile. Wow.
And then a aspirated.
What's that?
The,
Oh, this.
Millennium Puzzle,
Yeah, it goes to you. It's kind of like a storm, but without doing the damage.
Yeah, yeah. It's pretty good though.
Yeah. That's why there's only one per.
Oh, we got people watching here from Nationals?
Yeah, like 4 of them.
Alright. I saw you guys play. It's kind of jealous. So you guys got to play a lot of the DC set too, huh?
Look, he's busy having a conversation. He ain't commentating. What are you talking?
It's okay. It's two different styles.
Yeah. Robert is now mad that I am hitting on the national guys, and he's just stuck there playing his little dice game.
Alright,
All to this because then you
so I'm gonna use your global.
Okay.
You using this one?
Yeah.
So you're gonna knock out one of your sidekicks?
Yeah.
So you use one bolt,
And I'm going to use this.
knock him out, and now that can cost one.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah,
That's
actually.
Yeah. Next week, actually, we're gonna try to stream at the same time on Thursday, and we're gonna do. I think it's a hybrid draft. What we're gonna do is we're gonna buy a starter pack of DC, and then buy I think 10 boosters, and then we're all gonna try to make a team out of that. So hopefully you guys can tune in and watch that too.
Your power bolt strategy. Never fails. Alright, so let's see. It's one. No, I'm gonna move one because I have one in my head. Okay? You can attack. Look at that, Yahtzee. Yeah.
Which Wolverine is that?
Formerly Weapon 10.
Yeah, so the one that
Is that the plus plus?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So good.
Okay, gonna try to roll for that Wolverine. Wow, all those question marks.
Yeah, I know, yeah. So it's a good thing I didn't care about these guys because
Mhm.
I was anyway.
Where's the distraction when you need it?
Yeah, that's what I said earlier.
You can tell what kind of conversations about you want to have.
Now, when she gets
Use
healed,
the mask, field him.
yeah, I don't think they always have to match anymore. I think there's two or less.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Alright, so Wolverine hit the field.
Knocked out. So it's
What is he gonna do? I think he's gonna relentless. He has enough. Yeah, I just completed my full dice.
I use the bolt.
Oh, I thought you said dice hamsters. Okay, Dicemasters 2 nights ago. Okay.
Two sidekicks.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I got all the OPs so far. I'm just waiting for the D&D and all the new OP stuff.
And my turn. My priority. And my turn.
Constant.
Oh, Constantine. Finally. I haven't seen him in action yet. Alright, Wolverine attacks.
With him, so you take 9.
Takes 9.
Down to
I don't know how to work the life point counters, so you guys figure out the math.
Ken, you should probably correct them, telling them that Arthur doesn't have any Constantines to buy.
Oh yeah, you guys do know that Arthur has no Constantines, right? And it's just Robert that has a Constantine. Because Robert actually went to Nationals. While us mere mortals were here, just in a comic book shop, just sweating like the nerds we are.
I wasn't here last week
Oh, Arthur wasn't here. He was being a nerd somewhere else.
at a basketball game.
Oh, basketball game?
Laker game,
Okay.
watch him lose.
I love how we have all these inside jokes.
I don't want to play in the league. I want to watch a basketball game.
Yeah.
Did the Clippers win last night? Oh, they lost. They lost.
Yeah, the Clippers lost. Thank God.
You realize you could have won the league.
I take
Instead,
2.
you decided to go watch a
I know.
meaningless game.
So I'm down.
I saw Jeremy Lin, alright?
So I'm down. I took 2. So I'm down 18.
I saw him too.
Do I rub...
On the internet.
Wait, do I rub sweaty men around myself? Let me see. I don't know. Oh yeah. Viewers are saying you should use the counters on the mats.
I am using it.
Robert very angrily retorted that he is using it already. So shut up, he said.
I did not. Oh, man.
Are we going to Worlds? Yeah, I'll go to Worlds. Where is it?
I'm going to World.
Ohio? Where the fuck is that?
Hey, language.
Oh, I'm sorry. Where? I don't know. How do you phrase that? Not to not.
There you go.
Alright, where the flip flop is at?
Oh, where the flip flop is at? There you go.
So like about Easter.
I want to go to Worlds. Is there anything to do in Ohio?
It's
Yes.
Origins, man.
There's a lot to do in Ohio.
Really?
You're not gonna have time. You're gonna be
If you're
playing.
in Columbus, you can go to Akron to visit.
LeBron. That's all I think
That's where
about.
my family's from.
Oh, really? Okay, I'm down. I'm down for
That's
Ohio.
where
He's not
AA
going.
started.
How much are plane tickets?
You better worry about getting a hotel room right now.
Really?
But the first
Yikes.
meeting was held in Akron.
Passive party.
Yeah, I want to go to Worlds. So if you guys want to room with me, let me know.
What are you doing? I think Walsh wants to room with you.
I think Walsh wants to room with me.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and
All right, Walsh agrees in the third person.
Is Walsh going? Yeah, Walsh is going.
Yeah, Walsh says he's going.
Ask him where does he know where he's staying yet?
Hey, Walsh, Robert asked if you know where you're staying at yet.
4, 6, 4, 7. With Anthony, the 7, 4.
You have 6 in your room? All right, so you could fit one more. That's fine. Oh, Walsh says not sure.
Alright, I'm staying at the Hilton right next to the convention center.
Robert says he's staying at the Hilton next to the convention center. Because he's a baller, I guess.
They said thank you to whoever said it's Origins.
Huh?
They wanted to thank you for telling people that it was at Origins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't know that?
No, they were thanking you for.
Yeah, because I didn't know that. I didn't know that it was actually an event.
They're both black, yo.
Yo, oh, I'm turn this way. So I fielded Constantine for nothing.
Okay, so this has to attack this turn, correct?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm going to
Don't do anything else.
Oh yeah, you guys are pre-qualified.
I want to do it right.
target.
Maybe I should play some matches so I could be pre-qualified also. Or maybe I'll just go with Robert. What's going on? Sorry. Robert's Constantine hit the field already. He bought a Wolverine. He zapped it with Blue Eyes Global. It's pretty good, by the way. That's all I see. I see the Blue Eyes. It makes things so much cheaper. You've already seen the whole Red Dragon thing to buy the cheapest thing.
Another kind of broken thing. At least I think
Now you
Superman,
can
like, as broken as there's
Oh,
one
wait,
card.
right?
Because you can still like counter it. It depends on a lot of things that you
Okay,
can give
Yeah,
them.
but I still have to roll. Get like 4 dice.
Yes,
to
race car backwards is race car.
shut it down.
I'm not going to attack.
What are they saying?
I'm going to call.
They're talking about palindromes.
Early hit.
You didn't think I knew what that was, huh?
Power.
Yeah.
Shout out to palindromes.
Yeah, shoutouts to palindromes.
Jason, 1.
Two beds and a couch. That sounds nice. Okay, Arthur's busy working on something. He has 4 sidekicks and a not Gabi. I don't know if you could see this, but Robert is stroking his beard in preparation for his move.
Arthur, they talked too much trash on you.
Oh,
They said you're a silly player. Why haven't you blue eyes? This. No, you gotta win to prove them wrong.
There's nothing I can really.
I'm not sure if they're calling you a silly player or a sly player.
Oh, maybe.
No, it's sly because they said playa. Yeah.
I just assumed it was silly.
So what
Because
is
it's Arthur
it?
we're talking about.
While active, your characters in the field cannot. Does that include him too, or no?
That's a lot of sidekicks that Arthur has on his side of the field.
Let's see. Oh, hey, I hear you.
I wonder what he's thinking, but I'm only 2 feet away from him, so I could just ask him.
Oh, they said you're a sly player.
Oh, I'm a sly player.
Yeah, you're the sly
Oh,
player.
thank you, thank you.
Go ahead. Alright, use the blue eyes global.
We have another player, Jeff, just shaking his head at me.
Yep.
No one likes the commentating I'm doing here.
Then
Well, I hate everyone in this store.
use this. Try that Powerball. I use the Powerball.
Two to me.
Yeah.
I'm down to 16.
Alright, Robert's down to 16
Pass priority me.
because Arthur used Powerbolt. Robert's turn now. Feeling his bag. Nothing in his bag. He PXG'd twice. Oh, now he's rolling with some characters. Oh, is it 3 times? 3 times. I think that Wolverine's gonna come out again.
Oh yeah.
2 Wolverines and a Psylocke.
Roll these.
Damn, so much yeah.
So are we gonna play Attack Wing or what?
Like a starter
So
set.
go ahead and field when
When you guys described it to me like the other week, I kind of wanted to try it or whatever.
I'll bring my starter set and
Big one.
try it.
You have a starter set?
But yeah, there's like 20 bucks on Target.
Oh shoot. Oh, Target sells it?
Well, they're clearancing it out, so.
Oh man.
Dude, Target clearance.
Oh man. Oh yeah, I remember that. I was there.
Oh
I'll never
yes,
forget that.
I agree with Comic Hero U. Arthur does has soft, smooth hands. He can be a hand model, or he can be your handyman. Know what I'm saying? Yes, yes, Comic Hero U. I do know what you're saying.
field this as well.
What? I didn't say I love Attack Wing. I just want to try it.
Are you muted?
They're they're talking about
Oh.
how I shouldn't play Attack Wing.
Oh.
Mm.
I think you're having more fun doing this than actually playing.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. When I used to play fighting games, I used to do this.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Just crack jokes, right?
But then we would commentate to only like less than 100 people, and it would be in some dude's garage, so it'd be a lot more sketch. If you guys hear some loud ambient train noise, that is because I am next to a loud ambient train station.
Use global.
Just letting you know.
I'm gonna use Blue Eyes Global to KO. Pass priority that turn.
You've built up quite a wall,
Oh yeah.
Arthur.
Well, I mean, he's got a
Hmm. So I'm guessing what you're trying to do is build a wall and just power bolt him away.
Field, field, field for free.
Dang. Robert has so many characters.
To
Yep.
whenever he goes to use
Oh,
card,
use.
Okay, he's taking out his Green Goblin.
going to
Yeah, because the next squeeze when you go in, buy a starter, 10 boosters, and
Look at all those sidekicks. Where's a magic missile when you need one? Or a manticore?
pass priority me.
Cool. Nothing new for me.
Sorry, just use the dignity currency.
oh, got a character card.
Oh yeah. Where are the Hulks?
Tap, tap any card.
So those two get me.
Yeah, we're shooting man. Nice. Oh, very cool.
He's got a knife.
That's fair.
He's on talking dirty.
Clean this crap up. Which crap?
Since he's on the mic, it's good to stop by.
His brother was doing it in the gym.
That doesn't affect her, right? Because she wasn't drawn this turn? It affects her?
There's a new customer in the store, and he's looking at all of us, and he's like, "What are all these nerds doing?" And he's kind of trying to act all high and mighty, but he looks interested in the game. He just put his bag down, and I think he's gonna buy a starter pack.
Oh yeah, I plugged next week's event. Should I plug the one at the bunker too?
This one go through.
Oh,
So take one.
whoa, what bunker?
KO.
The only event in Southern California.
Yeah, we are running the only live streamed Dice Masters event in Southern California in Fullerton on a Thursday.
What egg again?
Take that to the bank. And we have a guy watching us. He's eating a chimichanga or a burrito. He's taking a bite out of it. I think he likes it.
It's Cocorita.
Oh, cocorita. Okay, I got it. What? What is a cocorita? Oh, I see what you did there. You, you Robert, you Bobby Drake to me.
Wow.
I wish I knew how to turn on the other camera so you could see this guy eating this burrito hybrid. Can I have a bite? I'm sick. Uh, All right, so you guys have made up my mind for me. I am not gonna go near attack wing. I guess I'll just buy more Dice Master stuff, even though I already have most of it. Thank you for that. Oh, all right. Robert used his double mass Psylocke to PXG twice. It is now his turn. And let's see if Arthur can survive this onslaught. I don't think so. Your wall's a little broken down. Yeah. How much life do you have, Arthur? 10? Okay.
Yeah, 10 I have 12.
Okay, thank you. Arthur has 10 life, and Robert has 12. I don't know if you guys can see the little numbers. All right, bye, Walsh. See you next time. Robert says bye. And it's game. Right when Walsh leaves, it is game.
Relentless, I can pick up. So.
Nah, just join us. Norman Rad. Oh, Silver Surfer fan, huh? You should just come join us anyway. If you have work, just quit. Who needs work? Wall says bye. No, you cannot tell me X-Wing is fun. If you tell me X-Wing is fun, I will play X-Wing. All right, Robert is taking the game. Thumbs up. Arthur is defeated. What else is new?
Wow.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
All right, next on stream. Who's gonna play on stream? I am not playing.
Yeah, you are.
I am too sick.
Yeah, I play. Sick of that.
I didn't make a team yet.
What? You just made one.
It was like a learning team.
So was mine. So
All right. Learn how to lose. I don't know. All right. You guys are lucky because I'm leaving the mic. And next on the mic is Robert. He's actually been to nationals, and he has a lot more experience with Dice Masters than I do.
Well, when you use the blue eyes, you can get them out.
What, like 3? Yeah, you can do 3.
You can,
That's very true.
not that hard, but it's just Hulk is.
All right, guys. I'm gonna pass it over to Robert right now. He can talk to you while we get our next game set up. All right, bye, guys. There you go, sir.
Thank you. So it's awesome.
I don't know how to mute it, so you're always on.
Okay. Well, hello everybody out there. It's double feedback. So what I'll do is I'll talk like this. So here we're at Comic U in Fullerton. And what you have here is we do our normal Thursday night Dicemasters. And let's see, how many we have here? 2, 4, 6, 8 people here tonight. So it's usually a average group that we have. We appreciate those of you that have tuned in and watching. We'll try to get the next setup. No one wants to go on camera. Bunch of wussies. So normally what we'll do is we will do a lot of rainbow drafts here, and the store is pretty good at supporting with product, starter sets, gravity feeds, of pretty much every set. I think we just sold out on AVX today, but X-Men, D&D, still have Yu-Gi-Oh left, and we'll do drafts about every other week, and then we'll do constructive like we're doing tonight. We're also getting ready to do our summer league, which is this time it's going to be based on achievements. In other words, it'll be unlimited constructed, but if you construct a team certain ways, and we're going to choose about 4 or 5 achievements for each week, you can get additional points. For example, if you field an all-female team or an all-villain team, or you field a team that has no globals, things of that nature, you'll get points in addition to points for winning, or a point for losing, or points for buys. So, and then what we do is, it's probably going to be about a 5-week league, and then we tabulate those people that started out the league to a total score, and then normally it's a $5 to $10 buy-in. We have store credit, cash prizes, as well as OP prizes throughout the league. So if those of you who are listening that are in the Southern California area, you're more than welcome to come in and participate with that. We'll be starting the league about either mid to second or third week in May. So we're a few weeks away. Obviously, we will probably take time out during the Worlds, that 1 week when the Worlds are going on, because some of us aren't going to be here for that. We'll be in Columbus, Ohio instead. So we're getting ready to set up the next pairings. Everyone's standing here, don't want to join in and be on camera. I don't know why people are so reluctant to be on camera. Some people get a little nervous with their gameplay or what have you, but actually I found it was rather fun. Did a couple of on Twitch viewings from Nationals, if you haven't looked at those, and I have a blast with it. And I think it's really good for players to see how other players play. And if you saw the match I had earlier with what Jason did with his Iceman trick, it's pretty neat. So you pick up little hints here and there. Talk about a little bit of the team I was running while we're setting up. Since I was at the Nationals, I was able to pick up some of the DC set, and I'm trying to integrate into my teams right now just to see how those work. So I had a Constantine super rare, which I got at a rainbow draft, and also the
Try talking and see if it works.
Yes, but it's a delay.
Oh, okay.
So what I do is I talk like this. That way I don't hear myself. Okay, hopefully we have sound now. The off-camera hijinks are just hilarious. Yeah, you're not getting any TNA either. Okay, questions. Are you a T? All right, hey man, you got good grief. Look, I tell you.
We're waiting. They're dying in suspense.
Am I? What am I? I like the bootay. So an A.
Oh, he's neither. He likes the
uh,
Is that grim anus?
you know, if we have any ladies that are listening to us, we're alienating them. You know that.
No, they like it too.
No, we don't have any aliens listening to us.
I said ladies, not aliens. Good grief.
Just let them know that was Ken.
I'll spend one.
Aliens are from Earth, man. Just like you and me. I mean, ladies are from Earth. Ladies are from Earth, just like us.
So, as you can probably tell, we're a pretty jovial group here. You know, we play seriously, but we have a very good time here. It's a lot of fun. We're not a cutthroat group. So, like I said, if you're in the Southern California area, please come on in. We welcome new players, players that have been playing for a while. We just have a good time here.
That's what I was saying.
Do we still have anybody viewing? Or are we at 0 viewers now?
We're at 15 viewers.
Oh, see, it went up. My girlfriend agrees to that statement. See, I'm telling you, there are ladies out there listening. You guys are being a bunch of jerks.
Probably that you're alienating one woman.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alienating the aliens. Or you guys are goofballs.
We don't want her. Yeah, we don't want her.
Your girlfriend, no. Your girlfriend's dad's in law.
Oh, terrible. You're an alien lord.
He's gonna get banned from the
What'd you
chat.
say? The part
He's
about
like the host.
sandwiches.
He's the host that he's good.
He agrees to that statement.
Robert, tell everyone we're just gonna play at the bunker.
What's that? Play at the bunk. Yeah, that's another place. High five. Man. Well, I guess you made a friend out there, Enrique, huh?
Yeah, Norman, looks like.
Yeah. Another Neanderthal.
No, it's not. It's Norin, not Norin.
Oh, Norin?
No, it's the cheap knockoff of BC.
Yeah. What do we have? People from the outside coming in now watching, huh? This is like a radio station.
It's a cheap knockoff.
It's like Chinese knockoff.
It's a silver surfer that tops the salad.
Is the black racer?
Just said that Bobby Drake is down.
So I think Ken mentioned this before. We are right next to a train station, so there's a lot of pedestrian and foot traffic that comes back through here. And this is a comic store combination with an arcade attached to it, so it's rather unique. So you have a lot of people that come in, either, in fact, there's a train that's going by right now. So people come in, they'll do their comic book browsing. There's also some, Dicemasters are sold here, Hero Clicks, things of that nature. But so you'll have a lot of interest because shops like this are rather unique, colorful, and obviously a lot of joviality going on in this place. And the reason why we don't have anyone at the main table yet is we still have one game going that's almost to time, and then we'll do the next bracket determination. So we'll talk about Dice Masters a little bit here, obviously, since you're all watching about that. Uh, what we're seeing tonight, I'll say the common theme is Psylocke is come out quite a bit. She was also part of the meta from the Nationals. I intentionally didn't run a Professor X tonight because Professor X is probably one of the most common cards ran, so I'm kind of relying on my opponent having it, but also building a team to where you don't need the ramp. So you'll have low-cost characters taking advantage of the Blue Eyes Dragon Global, which allows you to nerf one of your characters, and it gives you a -2 on the purchase cost for another character. So little techniques like that to help you get around the ramp a little bit. Also, if your opponent brings a Resurrection out, that's another viable option to use ramp. But what I've seen so far is Psylocke, again, has been the most common. Zarina, Human Torch, while there's still very good characters in the meta, not so much. They are on a couple of intermittent teams. But again, you can't beat some of those characters, especially a 2-cost Fist Arena. And see a couple other teams here. We've got one team with a Jinzo. That's what I ran at the Nationals. He's a great, he's the Trap Destroyer, the rare one that shuts down your opponent from using actions and globals unless it pays 2 life for each time you want to use an action or a global. So pretty good card. How much time, Enrique, do we have left? Okay, we're on the last match is on turn. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 0 to 5. We're on 4, so they're pretty much about done.
Someone put their face on the mat.
Someone starts setting up on the mat. I muted the mics so you don't hear the train going by. Okay, train has gone by. So talk about sets. What are the most common sets we see tonight? Obviously, AVX still stands out. The Uncanny X-Men, you see your Professor X. It's probably the most common character, and Psylocke. Do have some D&D, especially in the basic action card area. I did have one opponent. Jason was playing the Halfling Thief against me. That's one of the D&D characters, so you see that. Yu-Gi-Oh, obviously Blue Eyes, Jinzo. Doom Caliber Knight. It's another one that comes out. So I have heard of those folks that say, "Oh, I won't do this set or that set. I don't want to go ahead and play Yu-Gi-Oh because I don't like Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't get it." My advice is look at the cards and what does that card bring to your team. If it has a capability or a global that fits really nicely into the synergy of your team, and you're using an unlimited constructed, it doesn't hurt to bring that in. So things like Blue Eyes White Dragon and that global work very well. If you're running a rush deck and you want to use avoid distraction. Doom Caliber Knight's a great way to get around that. So you don't have to go buy the whole set, but listen, read what others are talking about, what teams are building, and see what cards in those sets work real well. D&D, I really enjoy D&D for the fact that as a standalone set, nicely balanced and very enjoyable to play. And it does have some cards that integrate well with the other sets if you're doing unlimited. We've got DC that's just around the corner coming out, but I can tell you it also has a couple cards that will fit real nicely into an unlimited format. So don't sell your team constructing short by just disallowing a set because you don't like it, or it's a theme you don't like. Look and see what some of those cards can do for you, and you would probably be surprised that it adds another capability that you may have been missing. So. Who won? Who won?
Oh, he did.
Martin won. All right.
Well, if you attacked with everything, I would have let it drop, and then you would have taken.
Enrique, let's set him up. Martin won.
I would have stopped.
Yeah, that one for sure.
Because we're not busy writing dirty stuff on the blog.
Yeah. This one, I was surprised at this one. Because I'm trying to engage my friends.
And then I would have taken the rest, basically.
Yeah. And then I only have this 6 damage.
Okay. We're getting ready to establish the next pairings.
And that Constantine really.
And then we'll have someone on camera for you.
And that's mostly how he's useful against.
I think this one affected me the most. Because I'm trying to start a fight with them.
That's why he was like my first buy.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, and because I used to play something very similar to that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey, Chris, how do I type in the names and everything on here?
Oh, okay. So, player 1 is going to be the left side.
Well,
So, go ahead and right here, you'll double click. And then you can just type it in here.
Okay.
Whoever's playing. And then, okay, and then same thing with player 2. And then you just check. Whatever's checked will show. Whatever's not checked won't show.
Okay.
So that's pretty much it.
Okay, and I just double click.
Yeah, double click, enter, and then press OK.
I thought I was commentating. I got to buy this one. Okay. All right. All right. So I'll go right there. Like, looks like I'm back on camera, guys. So.
You're gonna be on camera.
Oh, okay.
Jason, you're playing James. Jeff, you're playing Ken. Arthur, you're playing Chris. Mike, you got the bot. So you gotta watch it, buddy.
Alright, cool.
Why don't you commentate?
Just hang out, probably.
No.
Am I playing again?
Yeah, hey,
Okay. So go ahead, throw those mics up. If you want to mute, throw the mic up.
Ken will do it. Good job. All right.
And then same thing, player
Alright guys, this is Kent from Comic Hero U. I will be commentating this next match between Martin and Robert. Should be a good match. Both of them have some Constantine going on and a good mix of sets with D&D and Yu-Gi-Oh! Along with the Marvel sets.
Have fun. Jeff's trying to avoid me. He's on the other table and trying to avoid me.
Okay.
What's open?
Interesting.
What set is Constantine from?
It's
Oh, Jeff,
The one that's going to be released next week.
Michael, can you move your
you
stuff?
want to throw? What we rolling? Action or
Action.
Alright, so with the roll of action,
I already got my stuff.
we will be seeing who goes first. And Robert starts off the game.
Oh wait, what was it?
He's got a good batch of mask and question mark.
Our team or build. So that's his stuff, this is my stuff.
He looks like he's setting up for a ramp.
And then they have what's called globals on here. Anyone can use these at any legal time. So just because it's on my card, there's no use it, there's no global.
My team's pretty bad.
So like if you look at
Everyone's
the dice,
And Martin gets an equally good batch of question mark and mask.
there's an active
I like
attack and defense.
Right. My team's bad.
Starting off with a poly.
So some will get a lot stronger on the higher levels.
Can you fit? Yeah. Oh, okay. Not that bad. I thought it was me that was that tall.
Don't worry. That, not that bad.
No, it squishes down. But not that. Oh, you're bad.
Thanks. Heard that.
So we're gonna roll off.
Yeah. I got 0.
One.
Alright.
Take.
And Robert does a subtle flipping off of Martin.
Wizard sack.
If you guys have any questions too, you can shoot them my way and I'll try my best to answer them as least sarcastically as possible. Martin, you have some fans on here.
Guys from MTG.
Norm Rad.
I wanted to build a new computer this year, but you can do it. I just cost money.
You know all those old ones?
It's funny, you know how when you need a new computer? When you can't
Actually, I
play
could probably see a card.
the latest game that's out, so you have to upgrade your graphics card, and you have to upgrade your
I'm
motherboard
terrible.
and your CPU.
Alright. We have Goblin Attack Force.
2,
Yes.
3.
You will have a monster
Oh, really?
Phobos.
Alright, cheater, go ahead, start. Don't be afraid of one volt. All your psychic dice
So you
bolts.
buy calculator real quick,
Like,
that, and you roll.
That's where, I think that's good.
Sidekick.
so who saw the Star Wars trailer?
So,
What do you think?
Pretty good. Yep.
Here comes Constantine.
One unruly thumb must target character must block this
Is it a
one.
Rogue One trailer?
So they have
Sorry for the glare on those far cards, guy. We're gonna have to try to fix that in the next upcoming streams just to make it easier for you guys to see who's being purchased.
and it's basically
Thanks for the good support and the awesome feedback, though. I've had a good time reading the comments over here.
in the new
Too bad we didn't get to get a real TNA from Robert, but he might show us a real beatdown here. Who knows?
I'm excited for Battlefield. Go ahead.
you hear about the DLC?
That's alright.
You're not excited anymore.
Zombie, Zombie. Yeah, I played like Battlefield 4 and then like that where we didn't have the DLC, you missed out on we didn't have the DLC, you missed out on a bunch of stuff, and then a lot of issues. And then I heard like the AT&T control them, they're just
It's like the Y-Wing. It's like the Y-Wing, just Empire
and
side.
then the planes and stuff have their own skybox and there's stuff that's running around. There's like
Robert is starting to build up his legion of superheroes.
You wanted to play me, so.
I didn't want to play you.
Oh, what are you saying? You scared of me then?
No, no.
We are playing singles right now.
Level.
I am going to.
This is the fourth and final round of our tournament,
I think you're just trying to sucker me into
with
the
Robert sitting at the top of the table.
and attack me. I am going.
I didn't get enough to.
Stalker. Hello. Alright. Hey, what's up? Empty bag. Playing Dicemasters.
If you hear someone talking on the phone, talking about Dicemasters, that's our sexy Ken Master P.
We're still playing, so I guess you can go to the house if you want. I mean, I guess
You hear that, everyone? Ken just invited you to his house.
Ken's making plans. Are we eating anywhere, guys? No? No one? You guys want to eat around here? Okay, you can come over here. We can eat around here. Okay.
He's got a curfew.
Alright, love you. Bye. Okay, drive safe. Yeah. My turn? Or can I ramp?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
You didn't even pass priority to me. Alright, what do you want to do? Attack?
Robert's got quite a big batch of sidekick to roll in this next turn.
What's your game plan?
This is my deck. There's no gameplay.
It's actually not a singles party. We're more of swingers here, but you're welcome to join. We won't say no. Yes, Zachary, we have had some good effect with Constantine. He, on the main table, has been used quite efficiently by Robert, and around the rest of the table, he has been used a couple times by Martin.
Outriders, Serena. Alright. And then I'll attack with Serena and Gabi. I'm sorry, pass priority. You have nothing. Alright.
Gabi.
Okay. So you take two from Serena for the effect. So you take 420. And then you block Gabi, you jerk.
And here comes FW10, Psylocke, Constantine, and Doom Caliber-Knight, along with two sidekicks.
I feel dirty using Gabi in this game.
You should.
I
You should.
Here comes FW10, Psylocke, Constantine, and Doom
When I saw
Caliber-Knight,
you find that
along
Powerball,
with two
I was like,
sidekicks.
bro, this guy really wants to play. See?
Robert is just relentlessing that sidekick and passing priority now.
Superman riding a dragon.
Here comes a ramp.
Do we move sets or no? Oh, is this DC only?
Oh, and he throws out a big bunch of
So
attackers.
much longer because everyone's going to be new to cards.
Robert is just relentlessing that sidekick and passing priority now. Here comes a ramp. Oh, and he throws out a big bunch of attackers.
Oh, yeah?
Robert is just relentlessing that. So with that, Robert does 11 damage, knocking Martin down to 9.
Oh, really? You're talking about quitting?
10 damage, sorry.
Why are you unhappy? Yeah. I think Dick.
And I'll take, so did you draw for your bag yet? Okay, I'm calling out Constantine.
So with that, Robert does 11 damage, knocking Martin down to 9. 10 damage, sorry.
Like, oh, they might have them when they release something. And then they're like, we don't know if
That action dice that Martin is just putting over to the side is his polymorph, along with the fielded Constantine that he just put into play. He uses those to purchase a human paladin. That action dice that Martin is just putting over to the side is his polymorph, along with the
So you
fielded
can't, so he's
Constantine
playing,
that he
there's
just put
turn.
into play.
So he can't do anything.
Well, you're just gonna
Yeah.
chop
Uses those
Okay, so now,
to
it's a new turn, got it, okay.
blockers slowly.
So I would go.
a human paladin.
Psylocke?
So Martin just used his Constantine's effect on Psylocke for this next turn. Ooh, the way he puts his fingers in that sack. Gotta hit him up later tonight. So Martin just used his Constantine's effect on Psylocke for this next turn. And there's the Psylocke of no use for this turn. That really sucks for Robert. Gotta hit him up later tonight. There you go, Zachary. There's Constantine in play right now for you. And there's the Psylocke of no use for this turn.
And I'll buy Black Widow.
That really sucks for Robert.
Passing priority.
There you go, Zachary. There's Constantine in play right now for you.
Ken, are there people still watching?
We've got 9 watchers still. Yeah. Not much action on the comic boards like when you were on here. But it's still okay.
As long as you commentate the game.
Yeah.
What can I do?
So Robert is now down to 7.
No, I'm at 20, he's down to 7.
Oh, he's down to 7, got 9 sorry. watchers still. Not much action on the comic boards
So
like
Martin
when you were on
is
here.
at 20.
But it's still okay.
Wolverine can't stop me.
Sorry. I'm not speaking properly. Martin is at 7, Robert is at 20. So Robert is now down to 7. Oh, he's down to 7, sorry. So Martin is at 20. Sorry, I'm not speaking properly. Martin is at 7, Robert is at 20.
I did this, and then I don't have enough to drop orc, so I take a burn damage. So I take
I'm pretty sure there's a man in here with parachute pants. I'm not sure, but he just walked out.
So you get some energy.
Martin is at 7, Robert is at 20.
I did this, and then I don't have enough to drop orc, so I take a burn damage. So I take
I'm pretty sure there's a man in here with parachute pants.
See, Anthony?
I've just been confirmed by Enrique that there was parachute pants in the store.
I'll put that braid somewhere.
You can see anything you want here. Comic Hero U, you make dreams come true.
I'm sorry, Chris.
Alright.
Yeah, back to the match.
Alright.
Robert pulls out a Doom Caliber Knight along with his Constantine and Wolverine from the prep area. There was parachute pants in the store. You can see anything you want here. Comic Hero U, you make dreams come true. Yeah, back to the match. Robert pulls out a Doom Caliber Knight along with his Constantine and Wolverine from the prep area.
Sidekicks. So I was looking at that. I'm like, oh great, there's another card I can pick out. The ones that really help is this one more so because he makes them unblockable. Eventually, I'm going to wind up phasing him out because he's only good when he attacks. So if you get the Green Goblin, Captain America,
Robert's disgusted with his role.
I don't. Well, I mean, usually I buy the cheap ones first. When you get to Captain America, you get to Captain America. But I buy the cheap ones first. And, you know, you get two of the dice in there. You've got
Robert's
some beefy
disgusted with
characters
his
and
role.
making them unblockable. Because he doesn't have to attack as long as he's on. No, and he attacks too. But it doesn't matter.
Parachute Pants is back in the store. I think Robert needs him for good luck. Extra Bants is back in the store.
So across, so
Robert is thinking hard
stuff.
and long.
There's some stuff like Jason, where do you see Halfling Thief?
Yeah.
He's asking how is Halfling
Pass
like,
priority.
how
He's
does
passing
it
priority.
cross game?
Priority's passed back to him. He fields his characters.
Cross fan, you don't get any.
Yeah. But some are still good, right? Some
Oh,
are
that's
good.
your field.
Yeah, some of them are still good to use,
Yeah.
even though they can't actually.
Well, yeah, because it's the ability, not
The ability, the cleric has a pretty good stats. I think like
Passing
1,
priority.
2, 4 something for
Priority's
3
passed back
costs.
to him. He fields
That's
his
pretty
characters.
good for a cheap blocker.
You're gonna run away with this game, or?
Blockers have been declared.
That was like 5.
Yeah. That's what you want to do. So we each KO.
Constantine's KO each other.
KOs, pushes.
Push for Black Doom Galber Knight, my bad.
I'll pump him up with this. So he'll do 2 damage.
That sidekick was pumped up by Formerly Weapon 10's fist, giving him 2 damage, moving Martin's health down to 5.
Yeah, I was like waiting.
I did it.
Ken did it, guys. He did it. That sidekick was pumped up
Even try to get him out.
10's fist,
Where's the first time you were
2 damage, moving
Oh, really?
Martin's health down to 5.
He's kind of my back.
You didn't buy the power bolt?
Is it just the one game or is it two?
Ken did it, guys. I'm curious, players that are watching.
Okay.
Do you guys use Powerbolt at all anymore, or with Magic Missile, are you sticking strictly to that? Just leave it in the comments and let me know. I'm curious, players that are watching. Do you guys use Powerbolt at all anymore, or with Magic Missile, are you sticking strictly to
Does
that?
everyone feel like
I thought you said loot crate.
Oh, no, Luke.
I was like, hey, loot crate, why?
Don't tap.
No, those are other movies.
Good game, man.
One in the bag. Draw 3.
This is the final round of the tournament on this table, and this is also the last match left. Chris will now be taking back over. It's been lovely, New York. Baba Booey.
What? Alright, hey guys.
This is the final round of the tournament on this table.
Thank you everyone for staying tuned.
Left. Chris will now be taking back over. It's been lovely, New York. Baba Booey.
Let's look at the state of the board. Alright, hey guys.
We have zero viewers now.
So 5 to 20. Thank you everyone for staying tuned. Doom Caliber Knight is fielding, and it looks like Robert's about to field a couple of his characters. Let's look at the state of the board. Alright, hey guys.
How does next week gonna work?
You buy a starter and 10 packs.
Which character was declared for Constantine this turn? Psylocke? Okay. Doom Caliber Knight
Okay, so I am
is
fighting.
fielding, and it looks like Robert's about to field a couple of his characters. Alright, so Robert's gonna get his own Constantine out, just for a little bit of board control. Which character was declared for Constantine this turn?
So I was like, holy crap.
Psylocke? Okay.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes they do kind of. Like, you know, like half the time is because they get, for whatever reason, sometimes when
So Robert's gonna get his own
screen cascades, and they're
his own
just getting all the
Constantine
hits,
out,
and I'm like, I can get
just for a
any
little bit
colors
of board
I can
control.
do.
Alright, Robert's gonna go ahead, pay the energy, field everything he can. Alright, so just some energy fix from Robert's side. I'm gonna have Martin decide what he's gonna want to do with his two characters. Field everything he can. It's always nice to keep the question mark as opposed to having the mask. You have more options considering how many globals are active on the field. Alright, so just some energy.
So I'm gonna attack with everything.
And it looks like
This, they can't be distracted.
I'm gonna have Martin decide. And it looks like that will be game. It's always nice to keep the question mark as opposed to having the mask. So Robert, are you undefeated today? Considering how many globals are active. Oh, you got Iceman. All right. Looks like. And looks like that will be game. Oh, thank you guys again so much for holding in there. I know we had a lot of problems considering the stream. So Robert, are you undefeated today? Oh, you got Iceman. We really hope that we can do this weekly. So if you're ever in the area, you can come and join us. I'm pretty sure you've had a pretty good feel about everyone's personalities here. You know, it's pretty varied. But we really hope that we can do this. Some of us are a little outgoing, some of us are a little bit more reserved. It's pretty fun here, so hopefully you guys can join us again. Let me go ahead and change the scene for you guys. You know, it's pretty varied. Okay. Okay, so for next week, guys, if you weren't told, we're going to be doing a DC draft. So what's going to happen is that you're going to buy a starter pack and 10 packs for. All right, $20. Sorry about that, $20 for a starter and 10 packs. And we're gonna go ahead, and that's gonna be a. You're gonna buy a starter pack. That's gonna be a rainbow draft, correct? Next week. 10 packs. All right, $20. Sorry about that, $20 for a starter and 10 packs. And we're gonna go ahead, and that's gonna be a. You're gonna buy a starter pack. That's gonna be a rainbow draft, correct? Next week. 10 packs. All right, $20. Sorry about that, $20 for a starter and 10 packs. And we're gonna go ahead, and that's gonna be a. You're gonna buy a starter pack. That's gonna be a rainbow draft, correct? Next week. 10 packs. All right, $20. Sorry about that, $20 for a starter and 10 packs. And we're gonna go ahead, and that's gonna be a. You're gonna buy a starter pack. That's gonna be a rainbow draft, correct? Next week. 10 packs. Oh.
So when this is in the field,
Step over the wire. Go ahead.
without doing damage.
Cool, cool.
When it's your turn to do actions or globals, you can enact this and you send.
Oh.
So when this is in the field,
Step over the wire. Go ahead.
without doing damage.
Cool, cool.
When it's your turn to do actions or globals, you can enact this and you send.
Oh. Step over the wire. Go ahead. Cool, cool. Step over the wire. Go ahead. Cool, cool.
the die.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah,
I want to be fair, you know.
I left.
All right.
I was like, I kind of asked something. Sorry, but I was so tired because I went to.
Oh no, I didn't take it that way at all.
But
I think that's gonna be doing it.
then we did.
That's gonna be it, guys, for Dicemasters 101.
Why don't you?
I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for bearing with us again. I know it was pretty rough there trying to get the stream all set up, but it looks like we have everything squared away. I think that's gonna be doing it. That's gonna be it, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and close the broadcast. I'll go ahead and leave messages on Reddit and the so-called Dice Masters forums. We're gonna go ahead and try to see if we can get more people. We can get more of us on the stream, and we can really all play Dice Masters. I'm gonna go ahead and close the broadcast. Thanks for being part of the community, and that's it. Thank you guys. So all of us here, and from Dice Masters 101 here at Comic Hero University, thank you very much for joining us on our stream. Thanks for being part of the community.